I'm going to replace my refrigerator in my living quarters of my horse trailer, so I bought the Dometic RM2354, which is a three-way. So I'm running into some issues, and so one of them was it did not come with a front panel. So I went and bought a 1/4 board, cut it down, bought a magnetic front for a dishwasher, and I thought it was kind of cool, so I glued it on. And then I have to try to figure out how to get the panel in. It doesn't work like some of the videos that show you that they have a side panel that you just pop off. It doesn't work that way because it's all one piece. And so anyway, so you remove these screws here, and then it has these little notches, and I was trying to figure out how to get it. So you just have to go in with a screwdriver like this and push down because it has like a little lip on it, and I will show you here in a minute. But anyway, so I was wanting to show you, you just kind of push down on it, and well, I pushed down on these, so whoops, they've gone back down. All right, well anyway, you just get a screwdriver and push down on it. There's like a little flange there, and then that'll pop up. So anyway, hope that helps. So here is the dishwasher magnet front that I bought, and then I end up putting it on a 1/4 inch board, which is really too thick. So when I got over here, I had to kind of thin it down, and plus it doesn't want to curve real well to the refrigerator. As you can see, now there's not enough in there, but I had to get it in there to be able to get it to slide. It didn't want to slide real well. I did use some silicone spray. That helped a bit. And when I got down here to the bottom, it was kind of tight, which I didn't think it was going to be, but I had to kind of wedge it, and I did get a little scarring on my picture, but that's all right. It won't show up once I get it hung up. So anyway, that was replacing or adding, not replacing because it didn't come with one, but putting in a, and I might go ahead and wedge something down in there to kind of break that to where it doesn't have a sharp point right there. I might shove something behind there, a piece of wood, to kind of just stiffen it up a little bit. Anyway, and then the next thing will be is to put this cover back on, and see, it has those little clips, so you have to bring your screwdriver in this way to push those clips out of the way. But I didn't want to break them off, so I was trying to be careful, but I couldn't find anywhere where they described that. So hopefully this will help you. Thank you. So when I got my refrigerator, the Dometic RM2354, it had right side hinges on it, top and bottom. And so I needed it to be on the left over here, the way it goes into my camper. So anyway, so you have to get the kit from Dometic, and you can call a number on their website and order them, and they send you a packet with left and rights in it. And then you have to take out these little pins here. They have a, they screw in. So there's they screw in there, and then the other one has, you just have to take a wrench and unscrew that and reverse it. So that's what I've done. I've already done it. I was on a website, so this actually was over here, and you can see I covered it up with that plug because it used this one and that one, and now the corner uses this, the corner hinge on the left uses these. So anyway, so I had to take this, it was over here, and then I had to take it and put it over here. And there, I think you might have to flip it. So before, this was on here, and there's two little screw holes right there and right there. And I've just got my screws in there, so that takes that part off to be able to get all your other screws and all that off. So I was on a site that talks about a gal's door broke because inside here you can put heavy, big containers, and apparently having too big of containers and going down the road, it ripped her door. So she was talking about putting this bracket back underneath to support it. So I did, and then I kind of rigged up a little where it'll sit right on that nut. And so as it's going down the road, it's not jarring up and down. It'll sit on that, and then hopefully the door won't rip like hers did. But anyway, so I'm just explaining that because I didn't realize they just didn't swap out. So I ordered the part from Dometic, calling the number, got it in, utilized what I had, the bottom one, for a support. And so anyway, I will get, you have to get the door off, you do have to take this one out, and then they just sit on, there's little holes here that where the pins sit in, and they have one on both sides, so that part is not any issue. So I have to finish screwing this on here. These clipped back on. It was tight. But anyway, I think I'm going to really like the look of the engraved. This goes into a horse trailer, so horses and silversmithing and all that all go together. So that's what that reminded me of. So anyway, I will show you when I go to rehung the door. Thanks, bye. Okay, so what I did was I set the door back on that hinge right there, and when I took it off from the other side, it had two washers, and so underneath there, so I left it like that because I figured that's how it was balanced. And so then I've got this sitting in here, and so then what I did was I went ahead and snapped it shut, and then it's sitting down here, see, on that, resting right there on that little gizmo I put together out of my MacGyver box. But anyway, so now I'm just going to put the screws back in here, screw it down, and then put the top back on, and then I'm done.